Welcome to Money Patterns Decoded. Money is never just about money. It is a pattern. Today we expose one of those hidden patterns, see exactly how it controls your finances, and discover the precise shift that can set you free. Let's begin. Here's a sharp claim to start. Your kindness may be the very thing making your bank account smaller. You go to dinner, you pick up the tab, you help a friend, you put their needs ahead of your savings. You say yes because refusing feels like betrayal, and afterward you feel poor, drained, resentful. That feeling is not moral failure, it's a pattern. And if you don't name it, it keeps repeating. I call this pattern the reciprocity knot. It looks ordinary, paying for others, carrying family obligations, doing unpaid labor because you promised, or saying yes to favors that never get reciprocated. On paper, it's generosity. In practice, it often functions as an unpaid ledger, an energetic debt that siphons your prosperity. Money is a pattern, not a person. The pattern decides where the flow goes. Let's unpack the psychological mechanism first. The reciprocity knot is braided from 3 threads: people-pleasing, fear of rejection, and a hidden internal ledger that prioritizes others. People-pleasing shows up as an automatic yes before you check the cost. Fear of rejection amplifies the yes, refusal feels like risk. The internal ledger, often ancestral, records moral deposits and withdrawals. I owe, therefore I must pay. Over time, that ledger becomes habit. You'd be surprised how many financial drains are actually social patterning. We pay not because of need, but to settle an invisible score. Now, the esoteric mechanism, the part people shrug off until they experience it. Imagine your energetic field as a braided torus around you. Kindness and exchange are tributaries feeding that torus, enabling flow. But when obligations pile up, those tributaries twist into a knot, compressing the torus so energy and resources can't circulate freely. In subtle traditions, they call some of these knots soul contract loops, agreements written into your relational field that replay until renegotiated. So psychologically, you feel compelled to pay. Energetically, the system routes the resource away. That's the mechanism. Here's a reframe that changes everything. Picture money as a river, flowing through a landscape. Your acts of kindness are tributaries, beautiful, nourishing streams that join the main flow. The reciprocity knot is not a virtue, it's a dam. It looks like generosity because it uses generosity's language, service, duty, love, but structurally it blocks flow and diverts water into dead-end channels. Once you see the knot as a dam, you stop worshipping the motion of giving alone and start stewarding the river so it serves the whole valley, including you. Now the high-impact shift I want you to practice today, the 5-minute sovereign return. It's 3 parts, 5 minutes every morning. First minute, ledger pause, open your wallet or bank app, look at one recent outflow that felt like obligation, and name it silently. Paid because I feared saying no. A single sentence clarifies the pattern. Second minute, boundary script. Quietly speak this line, aloud or in your head. I honor generosity. I refuse to be depleted to serve someone else's comfort. The language is both compassionate and firm. Third part, tiny transfer. Move one small amount to yourself, $1 or a symbolic amount, into savings or a separate, sovereign account. That tiny reclaim signals your field that you are an active steward of flow. Do this 5 minutes daily for a week and observe what loosens. A few practical tactics to sustain the shift. Use crisp negotiation phrases. I can do X if we restructure Y. Or I can help with this project once I have the resources available next month. Practice a stoic pause before automatic yes. Count to 3, breathe, and decide. Keep a simple numerology check. Assign a 1 to 5 score to requests where 1 means reciprocal and sustainable, and 5 means drains my field. Any request scoring 4 or 5 gets a boundary conversation. Keep compassion in the voice. Boundaries are stewardship, not punishment. Recap. Name the reciprocity knot. See the psychological ledger and the energetic tether. Practice the 5-minute sovereign return and use negotiation language plus a quick numerology check to keep the knot from retightening. One shift changes your financial destiny. Money is a pattern. Awareness is the key. That is the money pattern. That is the mechanism. And that is your shift today. If you're ready to decode the full architecture of your financial life, explore my complete library at dondesmarques.com.